Alright.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco and Lefuulei are here, and we are continuing Final Fantasy II.
Hello.
Hello.
I am here. And you are here. We are all here.
I might be
in
here.
the Leviathan.
Yeah. It's a very curious looking innards, I'm just gonna say that. Hello, Marco. How are you doing?
Yep. Why is my stream still... There it is. My stream is, like, on a full 2-minute delay or something.
Ooh.
Oh well. Not parsec, at least. At least the screen share is not on a delay. It's just the Twitch stream.
Okay. I was gonna be like, oh, but it was working just a little bit ago.
No. That's fine. We finally fixed that.
So, let's see. Trying to recall. So yeah, pretty much all of last stream was us just trying to get the black mask, the white mask, and the crystal rod so that we could enter Mycedia Tower. Which
But
is
things
where
never go to plan.
Pardon? Yeah.
Things never go to plan.
Yeah, we kind of got eaten. It happens. Marco
says, Coco, how does it feel to go from the newest Final Fantasy to the second oldest?
Honestly, I don't really think that much about it, because each of them has sort of their own appeal. And I mean that all sincerely, like, this one did take a little getting used to since it was so different in terms of the whole leveling mechanic, but I've been enjoying it now, and there's just something so nostalgic about the older games and their simplicity.
Which is more than I can say, because I never got used to it. I loathed it.
That's fair. Very fair.
This is the funny thing, is I said I want to play all the Final Fantasy games from first to last, and I forgot that Final Fantasy is just 700 hours of grinding for 3 hours of plot.
Pretty much.
Or in some cases, it's 700 hours of grinding for 3 minutes of plot, aka Final Fantasy 13. What?
What?
I didn't say that.
Huh.
I'm not calling out Final Fantasy 13, no. That's not me.
How is our
Me
audio,
shitting
Marco?
Me shitting on everyone's waifu?
It's fine. Nomura might be behind you, but it's fine. Actually, I don't even know if it was Nomura who, like, pretty much just put his ideal waifu in. Was it him?
No, that wasn't Nomura, that was the newbie. Nomura's the one who got kicked off of the Final Fantasy series.
Gotcha.
Like, literally. So, from what I understand, Final Fantasy 13 was supposed to have, like, 3 different games originally. And I mean 3 separate different games. There's supposed to be, you know, the first one, which is Lightning and all that bullshit. I don't know who the second one was supposed to be done by, but the third one... Also, I'm gonna say right now, I'm noticing that my audio is peaking on your mixer a lot.
Yeah, that's why I asked Marco. I was like, is that coming through okay? Let me just go ahead and... Go ahead and speak, please.
Hold on. I'm double checking. Yeah, I'm about twice as loud as you.
I'll lower it down a little bit more. How about now?
Let's see here.
Wow, these are a lot of people in these intestines.
No, you're good. Now
Okay.
we're about the same, so that's good.
Excellent.
Apparently I'm not deafening, though. This is the inside of Leviathan's stomach. Now we check all the bookshelves all the time.
We too have been swallowed by Leviathan.
You're carrying too much. But yeah, so the third, yeah, Marco said audio now balances as all things should be. Amazing. The third in the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, I guess, technically, was supposed to be done by Nomura, and they basically were supposed to be like 3 different sides of the same story.
Okay.
From different character aspects and like different character views. But for some reason, they decided, you know what, we're not going to go with that. Instead, we're going to just give the first guy with his waifu a 3-episode game. And Nomura, we're kicking you off the Final Fantasy 13 project. Go back to Kingdom Hearts. When you finish Kingdom Hearts, then we'll let you back onto Final Fantasy. And then they gave him Final Fantasy 15.
Well.
Which Nomura's just like, well, I'm just gonna fucking say screw you, and I'm just gonna make all the things I put in for Final Fantasy 13 into Final Fantasy 15 and just rewrite things slightly. And it kind of makes me sad because I really wish that they would have gone with the original plan of like, hey, we're going to let you see the same game from 3 different viewpoints.
Yeah, that would have been more interesting at least.
Who are you? How do you know about such things? Huh? Huh? I've been to Mysidia. Kiryus are extinct, everyone knows that. Dragoon? Who are you? Huh? Huh? What? Say what? What? I don't know what that is. What the fuck is a wild rose? Who are you? Okay, how are we supposed to
Alright, let me just take a quick look at the walkie-through. Maybe we need to present an item to him, actually. Let's see. Ah, crystal rod. We need to present our rod to him.
I see. Once we find it. Oh, you came for Ultima! That thing you talked about. There's a way out of here, but a beast blocks the exit. I shall help you.
Somehow I doubt that.
Ah, where are my manners? My name is Richard, of the Dragoon clan. Dragoon? I wonder if he knows what has happened to his people. Richard is joined!
Alright, let's see how weak you are.
Hey, he has level 8 in spears at least. Just, his HP is shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so is his MP. Let's see here.
He could escape when Leviathan's mouth opens, but a monster blocks the exit.
Richard looks like a tin can. What are you talking about? We were swallowed too.
So what's been new in your life, Lefuulei?
Well, as I mentioned before stream, but I'll also say it on stream, this last week has been filled with editing scripts and filming live action stuff for a project that we're working on that I don't know if I should say. It'll probably be out sometime tomorrow or on Friday. But it'll be interesting. I'm getting to work with green screen for the first time.
Green screen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You just mean like... do you just mean like the actual green screen, or is that okay.
Yeah. Also learning how to, like, key out colors and stuff. It's a very sensitive process, and it's very annoying. Because if something, like, if the lighting isn't perfect, and if something is just slightly a little bit green in its hue, you end up losing the thing that is slightly green. Like, I've been having a hard time because our actor decided to put on these, tan beige gloves. And because he felt, that's probably going to complete the pirate look that he's going for. Except that, depending on the lighting, those gloves disappear. Because they are just slightly green enough. So... And of course I only have Corel Video Studio 9 to work with. I haven't upgraded, and I'm not going to spend $40 to $50 to upgrade that program that I never use. Really makes me wish I had learned Premiere, but I never did. Because every time I'd go into it, I'm like, this is so overly complicated, I don't know what to do. But yeah, that's basically been my life, is... Because we originally filmed at John's house, where everything was pretty much fine. I was having a little bit of trouble, and the guy's hands kept disappearing. But it was fine, except that we ran out of time at John's house halfway through the script. So it's like, okay. Yes, Marco, except that I can't do Corel. I've tried doing Corel. It's or not Corel, Premiere. It's just too complicated for me. Also, that was a blue worm.
Yeah!
With teeth. I mean, Corel is basically second best to Premiere. It keeps up pretty well. It's just that I don't want to spend, $60 every year to update it. Even though that's technically cheaper than Premiere will ever be, because Premiere is either... Actually, they don't even give you an option to buy it entirely now. You have to pay a minimum $20 a month.
I hate that. So I wanna... Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it, because... That's been my annoying thing, too, lately, is that, since I use Photoshop as well, I was originally paying, that $60 to just have access to all their programs per month, but then I, mental issues lost me a job. So, not making any money, I can't afford even $20 a month to pay for that. So, just fucking no. But yeah, so I've been working with chroma key and keying stuff out to try and get rid of the green screen. But we filmed it at John's house at first and only got halfway through, so then it's just like, okay, well, Zach has this week off, so we'll just film the rest of it at my house and we'll make do. And so the first take that we did, Zach was like, oh, let's change the lighting to show that time has passed. Except for we did that and it ended up turning the green screen to gray. because it was a red light. And I probably should have figured that before we were filming, that, you know, red light plus green screen probably means gray. Good job, Tori. Good job. So I went and looked up a bunch of stuff, and then he came over yesterday, and we refilmed everything from start to finish. With improved lighting, and of course we were also fighting, you know, daylight as well, because, like, the hard thing is getting this green screen lit up differently. The landworm blocks the passage. Oh no.
Oh no!
It's a lindworm.
Ew.
It is ugly, yes. I don't like it. But yeah, so we were using natural light to help light up the green screen because we didn't have, like, enough spare lights to put around to help eliminate shadows. And unfortunately, we originally filmed the second part first, when we had, like, regular daylight, because we started at 3. Hello, Rogue!
Hello, Rogue. Welcome to the stream.
We're talking about you. Well, more about what we're doing as a project. But yeah, so we started, like, early in the day, sort of. Well, not early in the day. It was 3 p.m. in the evening. We started filming then, and we had decent lighting then that I didn't have to worry too much about the shadows. And then we took about, like, an hour-ish break after that, so it was already 5 p.m. and the sun had started going down. And my window is on the side of the house that the sun sets, so it's on the west side of the house. So we were getting, you know, constant battle of light between the trees and the clouds, streaming straight in. So it's just like, okay, we have to, like, every scene adjust the light. So, yeah, it was fun. I don't ever recommend using the sun as a source of light when it comes to filming. If you can, just get more lights. I was very tempted to just take a bunch of my dad's work lights that he has that are in the garage, and use those, but one, we'd have to plug them in, and two, they're currently, like, stapled and put up in the garage as the lighting for the garage, so I would have to spend a lot of time taking them down and then putting them back up, and I did not want to do that. But yeah, and I've been doing some editing for that lately. I still have to go and take the screenshots from the film of the game and implement those in. If I can't get clear screenshots, I mean, at least the internet has some capabilities, or I just remove those scenes entirely. But yeah, that's been my last week so far. How about you, Coco? What's your week been like?
Well, mostly I've been doing my work from home, but last couple days I've been going into the office, and I'll be going into the office for the rest of this week and next. Since one of the things that I was trained in was, like, early disclosures, like sending out letters of, like, some early decisions when people apply for loans, and that's something that requires a lot of printing, obviously, since we're mailing them. And the person usually in charge of that, unfortunately, is going through a really rough time. Like, I don't know if originally that she had the week off this coming week, but her mother, who's in a nursing home that has been hit pretty hard by COVID, like, she already was hospitalized recently and she was diagnosed with COVID, so yeah, she's going through a very rough time.
Oof.
Yeah. But aside from that, July in general is a month I'm sort of looking forward to, since I have a lot of just, you know, projects, improvement things I've been doing, and thinking of doing. Like, I'm going to be doing Camp NaNoWriMo for this month, and my go is 30,000 words.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Yeah. So it's probably gonna be mostly short fanfics that I'll be writing, but I just really want to get back into writing. And I've completely forgot that I had a Goodreads account, but I went back to that and added like nearly 400 books.
Amazing.
Last night I finished editing the last episodes of Danganronpa 2, so I'm finally free.
You're
I'm finally free after like 3 years.
Honestly,
no, it's like 2
would-
years. But
I keep
still.
seeing those things come up. I'm like, why aren't they done yet? Like, how long is this fucking series?
140 episodes.
Well, and then I go and look over it, Zero Time Dilemma and VLR. VLR was so fucking long.
Oh man. Oh man.
That game alone was 70 episodes.
What else has been going on? Yeah, so one thing I will be doing that I'm also looking forward to is that now that I'm done with that, I'm going to get started on editing Kime's episode of Kingdom Hearts, so I finally get to see the full extent of her suffering.
Yay!
I could only pop in like a couple of streams, and I think it was when she was in Tarzan, and then like at the very last one, I was like, oh Kime, I'm so sorry. Like, this isn't even the sort of suffering I can enjoy because I feel so bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Marco, we will be doing that. Alright.
Oh, fancy graphics.
Oh, this music? Okay. We will be doing that, Marco, but it will be 1, after a significant break, and 2, after I manage to get a better computer. Because unfortunately, this computer does not have a lot of internal space, so I need to put almost all my games on external hard drives, which can create a lot of lags, and that made the games, like the mini games in Danganronpa, excruciating at points.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How much internal space does your computer have?
Not a lot. I think when I was making this, I got an SD card, and I focused on that instead of yeah.
The smaller hard drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the one that's supposed to load everything up fast, but to do that, you have to also have the option to do a secondary hard drive and do an SSD, a solid state drive.
Yeah.
So that you have the ability to store things, because that's what I've been doing lately too, is I had a decent sized fast state drive or whatever it's called. Scott basically put that in for booting up stuff, but I luckily had my old hard drives from my old computers, so, and those were, a couple terabytes. Like, I think my last one was 1.5 terabytes. So I loaded that in as a secondary hard drive to not only have all my old computer's files, but also I've been starting to load games onto that, and it works just as fast. Like, it's as you expect. But that might save you the hassle of having to get a whole new computer.
I will think about that, yeah.
Because getting a solid state drive and seeing if you can install a solid state secondary drive into your computer would be best first, and then getting one and installing it, like, getting one is maximum $100. But, yeah. No, I get you on the whole space issue. Sorry, what did that say? You're crying something? What?
What? You're
Oh, you're
carrying
carrying too much. It's just like, you're crying? What?
I will be.
Hello, Vap.
Hello, Vap. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, I got the one that I didn't want to get. This one's useless. Toss it out! Can you look up what Aspil is?
Ooh.
And I assume Drain is a black magic spell. Yeah, keys for Vap.
So that's a different name than whatever it's supposed to be. The Aspel one. Okay, Drain is black magic. Its element Death not only deals damage, but it also replenishes the caster's HP. The effect is reversed if used against undead enemies who absorb the Death element. The Blood Sword drains health points from the enemies it attacks. So basically it does the same thing as the Death Sword. Or Blood Sword.
Okie dokie.
What is Aspel supposed to be?
And moi for Marco.
Let's look at the Tower of Mysidia. What floor are you on?
This is the first floor.
First floor.
And we can't reach the one I wanted to get just yet.
When did you get the spell Aspel?
I assume it had to be last stream, so, either in the island for the Black Mask.
Yeah, because the Leviathan only had gear in it.
Hello, Moon.
Hi, Mooney. It wasn't something we bought, right?
No, I don't. I'm pretty sure no. I haven't bought any new spells in a very long time.
And it's not a tome, right?
That's how they refer to all spells.
Okay.
As tomes.
And we don't have two of them. And we already have the spell Blind, correct?
Yes.
So it's either Scourge or Sleep.
Scourge. What's Scourge do?
It's the poison element. It can either inflict the poison or venom status that deal extra damage at the beginning of every turn. It can be cast for free by the wizard staff that is found in the late game. So it's basically poison.
Okay. So that would be black magic too?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Vap. Sorry, I didn't notice the kisses because I was looking up stuff. I'm tired. But thank you for kisses. Mwah.